way the crime stats are developed are police departments around the nation send all of their Category 1 crimes, violent crimes, into the FBI, and then they develop their crime clock or their crime statistics. They started this since 2000, and 80, I think it was 18,000 police departments and cities were involved in this program. So you had a pretty good number. And in 2021, new administration comes in, and they changed the reporting conditions. So instead of it being UCR, which is the Uniform Crime Reporting Program, they changed it to NIBRS, which is the National Incident-Based Reporting System. The problem with that is you have to be a certified user to be able to report. So your users have to take a test, and they have to get certified, and the police departments have to be allowed into that system. So in 2021, 16,000 police departments or cities reported. So the numbers get lower and lower. And what's amazing is if you ask anybody on the street, no one will tell you that they feel safer or the crime is going down. However, it's the job of any leader, whether they're local, state, or federal, to make your constituency feel safe. So how can we do that? Well, several police chiefs and city managers have been indicted by the FBI for manipulating stats. So, for example, the city says our murder rate for 1 year is 100 people. Then the next year, they need that murder rate to go down. So they say, okay, let's take out the domestic. See, domestic, those are known people. Let's remove that piece of the pie. So they remove that, and murder rate goes down 20%. And then the next year they'll say, hey, let's take out any drug-related murders, because they're also known entities. Okay, so now they're taking two pieces of the pie out. So to manipulate these stats and to get them to go smaller and smaller, they'll take sections of the population out of them to prove to make their point. Well, the government has done the same thing by changing the way crime is reported. They've made it more difficult for agencies to get certified, get logged in, and quite frankly, they don't want to deal with a hassle. We have enough things to deal with than a voluntary program that we don't get paid for, right? So in 23, 17% of the people that were reporting under USCR, 17% of the police departments did not report. So now you've got, and those are, and keep in mind, those are cities specifically noted: LA, Chicago, New York, and 45% of Florida departments did not report. They didn't specify which ones, which cities, but when you have almost half of Florida police departments not reporting, you're going to have a tremendous drop in the number of crimes. Therefore, your statistics and your percentage will drop. If they want the FBI to be credible again, and they want the data to actually be accurate, they need to go back to what everybody is used to, and and then get real numbers again. Well, we would feel it, right? Just like with the economy. If the economy was really doing better, we could afford milk and eggs, right? Or interest rates wouldn't be 7%. That's a tangible, it's obviously it's getting better, right? But when people, when we when we turn on the news in the morning, the news used to have sometimes uplifting, fun stories, now it's just nothing but crime and what is happening and victimization everywhere. So, because they only have a set amount of time to share as many stories as possible, and how many of them are uplifting now. So it just shows you what the times are telling us. And again, if you were to ask people, do you feel safer today than you did 4 years ago or 5 years ago? I would be hard pressed to find somebody that says, yeah, I feel safe.